Have you ever wondered where the most iconic stories in religious texts, like the Bible, truly come from? What if I told you that some of these foundational narratives have roots stretching back even further into the very dawn of civilization? Today, we are going to uncover one of religion's oldest secrets, the borrowed myths that connect humanity across time and culture. Let's start with one of the most famous stories of all time, Noah's Ark, a devoted man, a divine warning, a great flood sent to cleanse the world, and a massive boat built to save a chosen few, and pairs of every animal. It's a story many of us have known since childhood. But what if this story wasn't the first of its kind? Journey with me back to ancient Mesopotamia, thousands of years before the biblical texts were compiled. Here, we find the Epic of Gilgamesh, one of the earliest surviving works of literature. Written on clay tablets, this epic poem tells the story of a legendary king Gilgamesh on his quest for immortality. During his journey, Gilgamesh meets an ancient, immortal man named Utnapishtim, and the story Utnapishtim tells is astonishing. He speaks of a time when the gods decided to destroy humanity with a catastrophic flood. But one of the gods, Ea, secretly warned Utnapishtim, instructing him to build a giant boat. He was told to bring his family, craftsmen, and the seed of all living things aboard. Sound familiar? The parallels are undeniable. Utnapishtim's boat comes to rest on a mountain after the waters recede. To check if the land is dry, he sends out a dove, then a swallow, and finally a raven. When the raven doesn't return, he knows it's safe to emerge. This is remarkably similar to Noah sending out a raven and a dove from his ark. So, what does this mean? The Epic of Gilgamesh predates the written biblical account of Noah by centuries, possibly even a millennium. This suggests that the story of a great, world-altering flood wasn't an isolated event in one culture's history, but a powerful, shared myth that resonated deeply with ancient peoples. It's a protomyth, a common ancestral story that different cultures adapted and retold in their own unique ways. Why was this story so widespread? Perhaps devastating floods were a common, terrifying reality for early civilizations living near major rivers like the Tigris and Euphrates. These real-life catastrophes could easily have been interpreted as divine punishment, giving birth to legends that were passed down through generations. The story of a great flood became a powerful vehicle for exploring themes of divine judgment, human survival, and the chance for a new beginning. This isn't about disproving any one faith. Instead, it's about appreciating the rich, interconnected tapestry of human storytelling. These shared myths reveal a common human experience. They show us that for thousands of years, people have looked at the world, faced its challenges, and tried to make sense of it, all through powerful narratives. The themes of destruction and renewal, of loss and hope, are universal. The story of the flood is just one example. Many other elements, from creation myths to heroic journeys, can be found mirrored across different ancient cultures and their religious texts. It's a fascinating reminder that our stories, our beliefs, and our very histories are more connected than we might think. They are part of a global human conversation that has been going on for millennia. So, the next time you hear a timeless story of faith, remember the ancient echoes it may carry. You might just be listening to a secret whispered from the dawn of civilization. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the past. If you found this fascinating, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next exploration into the hidden corners of history. See you in the next video.